I am about to embark on a terrifying underwater mission to investigate some strange occurrences.
Hi, Kruger. I am Naomi.
Naomi, nice to meet you.
I will be in close contact with you throughout this mission. You will be sent in via sub and launched in a torpedo pod.
So what's the mission?
As a specialist deepwater diver, our last hope is with you to investigate the anomalies. This is the closest we can bring you. You have 24 hours to find out what you can before we need to extract you.
Roger.
Good luck.
My name is KrugerOps and welcome to Death in the Water 2. Buckle up for this crazy ride, and if you find yourself enjoying this video, leave a like, consider subscribing and turning the bell on for future videos. After swimming to my destination, it didn't take long for Naomi to give me my first call and mission briefing.
Is the line of communication clear?
Yep, reading you loud and clear.
Great. Local fishermen have reported that the sea life has become increasingly hostile. The last broadcast received from a small fishing boat was horrible. The sheer panic and blood-curdling screams from them moments before the ship disappeared off radar has everyone spooked. You are close to the Odessey. Go see if you find any traces of what happened.
Mr. Shark, you just go about your business and I'll go about mine.
And then finally I reached the wreckage.
It looks like the hull of the ship has been ripped open by something massive.
As I continued searching through the hulls of the ship and then stumbled upon some treasure, and not long after I nearly got taken out by an eel.
Oh, you scared me there, buddy.
So after I was able to neutralize the threat, I grabbed myself another treasure.
Excuse me, Mr. Shark, sir.
And then went about scavenging for more supplies, shot another eel, but my shark friend was back for round 2.
You're just like me. Sorry you brought this on yourself.
I then continued searching the area for some more treasure, and after finding the third chest, I heard a strange noise. It was some form of siren going off. Unfazed, I continued my search for more loot, but little did I know, I was being hunted. It seemed like every shark in the ocean now looked at me as their last meal ticket. But I wasn't backing down. Even after getting bitten, I quickly grabbed myself some oxygen and got right back to the fight. Once I was able to take down all the threats in the area, I heard the same siren call going off, signaling the end of the attack.
Naomi, what the hell is going on?
I have no idea what has sparked the feeding frenzy. For centuries, rumors have circulated, violent sharks and ghostly sirens, but perhaps the most ludicrous of them all has been the tales of the monstrous Kraken Leviathan the locals have named Death.
Ugh, great. That doesn't sound terrifying at all. So what's next?
Head over to Diablo's Reef, but avoid going in too deep into the caves. We still don't know what's out there.
And with that, I was on the way, taking care of all the threats standing in my way in Diablo's Reef. After reaching, I grabbed myself some more supplies and heard a distant treasure chest not too far from me. So after grabbing it, collecting some treasures, I went to search for another one.
Some more treasure. I'm rich, baby.
And then also heard the same noise signaling yet another attack. I went into another nearby cave and searched for the last one, but I was completely surrounded by sharks.
Why is there so many here?
I tried to stay calm and fight back, but there were still way too many and I was outnumbered.
Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Luckily, I had a window of opportunity as the sharks got separated, and after grabbing my treasure, I started taking them on, swimming around and then killing one shark at a time, and this was a lot more easy. Finally, the final threat taken down.
Hey, what the hell is going on in these waters? I hate that noise.
Yes, Naomi, talk to me.
Kruger, I am worried our line might not be secure.
Have you tried NordVPN?
NordVPN?
NordVPN lets you access the internet without worrying about your privacy, with high-quality service in over 60 countries. NordVPN offers you the best connection speeds at the most secure environment for your browsing. You can use NordVPN on your phone, tablet, or computer. I know what you're thinking.
Well, Kruger, I don't have anything to hide. Why would I need a VPN?
Well, first of all, who knows what you're doing on your computer? Well, except for the NSA, probably spying on you right now. So why not just cover up your tracks with a VPN? It'll make you feel a lot safer too. Plus, with NordVPN in place, no one will be able to see where exactly you are when they try to track down your IP address. With security features making your device harder to crack than a paralyzed dead squirrel with no arms trying to get into a nut. You can also access services that might be otherwise blocked in your country, such as expanding that Netflix library. So if all of this sounds appealing to you, then NordVPN is the answer. Be sure to use my download link in the description below to earn yourself a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee. And thank you, Nord, for sponsoring this video.
Excellent. I activated the VPN, all secured now.
Our scanners are picking up a plane wreck not too far from you. We are dropping a beacon and oxygen tank so you can go check it out.
So I started making my way over to the plane wreck, collecting supplies as I went and shooting some lionfish to distract some nearby sharks, grabbing some treasure along the way and then finally reaching the wreckage, and after exploring around, finding some more loot as well as yet another treasure box. It was super important to grab as much treasure as I could so I could get those much needed upgrades. Found the final treasure box in the area as well as the mutilated body from what seemed to be the captain's.
The shark said, "Did you do this to this poor man?"
The Kraken had launched yet another mind control attack on the nearby sharks, and I learned quickly that I was getting way too cocky and it takes just a few moments to get overran.
Oh, where the hell did you? There's so many retreat. Oh, that was a bit terrifying.
Trying to take shelter inside the plane wreck, but I was followed by some more sharks and I was forced to take them down. I was getting pretty good with my spear gun, but in moments where there were too many sharks, I definitely realized I needed some better weapons. The sharks were getting even more ferocious and it felt like every frenzy started increasing the number of enemies trying to get to me, so I knew something needed to be done.
The same anomaly you have observed was reported by the fishermen moments before the attack. We might be onto something. There are some containers near you. Go scout for more treasures.
My oxygen tank was being guarded by some snakes, and did I tell you guys I seriously hate snakes? But I do love some gold, and then I came up with a smart plan. After being bitten by a shark and shooting a lionfish, I noticed that they went in to eat the body, and it gave me a moment to get away. Enough time to grab the last two remaining gold treasure boxes, but then I saw something crazy.
What the hell did I just see that? Naomi, check my footage. I think I saw the Kraken.
I'm on it.
Thinking I was hallucinating from being deprived from oxygen, I was unable to get some as it was being camped on by a lot of enemies.
I'm in trouble. There's so many. Ow! Seriously? Mr. Shark, did you just come in the container with me? You're not welcome.
As I went to seek refuge in another container, I was seriously in need of oxygen, so I waited out for them to pass and luckily was able to grab some and finish off the remaining enemies in the area.
I seriously need some better firepower. That was nerve-wracking.
Naomi, I'm going to need some more firepower.
We can dispatch more equipment and upgrades if we provide proof of a source of funding.
Well, hell, lady. I have a bunch of gold already. Send me something nice.
I'm on it.
Oh, move aside, Mr. Kraken. There's a new sheriff in the area. Just look at this thing.
Kruger, something big is homing in on your location. Fast.
Oh,
Get the hell out of there.
I still had it got me, Naomi. Oh, what the hell? Hey, let me go. Need a place to hide now.
There's an old oil rig near you. Wait it out and I will update you if the Kraken has left the area.
So I grabbed the gold chest, but before I could even make it to the second one, the feeding frenzy started.
Already I haven't even searched for gold yet.
Feeling a lot more under pressure, I was luckily able to find the first chest of gold and shortly after grabbing the second one. But I immediately came under attack and completely forgotten about my Kraken, and finally it was time to test out this bad boy. And man oh man, did this thing deal some serious damage. I went for a quick oxygen run and then started searching for the next treasure chest. But running low on shotgun shells, I tried to conserve my ammunition and relied on my spear. Got bitten in the butt but luckily got away and I was able to locate the final treasure chest in the area.
Right, I got the gold. Sharks, prepare to die.
But first I decided to go back to the center of the oil rig since it was a bit more protected.
Am I seriously gonna follow you around in circles, you oversized looking catfish? Oh, you're dead now. But how did you survive that? Take that then.
So I went around to kill all the final enemies.
Ow, ow, where the hell did you come from? Boom! I love this thing! Boom, you're dead as well. Alright, where's the final shark? There you go, there's a bullet for you too.
Another attack dealt with victoriously.
There's the lionfish. I'm gonna shoot you as well because you didn't help me at all.
The coast seems clear for now. You can continue your search.
I need some more upgrades. Things are getting a little dicey down here.
Copy that.
So I added some much needed upgrades to reload the guns faster as well as increase the firing power of the spear gun. Once my upgrades were done, I of course had to go test them out first on some innocent nearby sharks, and these things were now packing some serious heat. Even the spear gun was no longer useless as I cleared some snakes in front of a cave and then went in for oxygen, but I heard a nearby chest. After grabbing it, I went in search of another, and grabbing it inside a container led me to a reef where the final chest was located. But I completely forgot to take care of my oxygen, and with the start of the next feeding frenzy, I knew I had to quickly rush to get back to the cave, but quickly took care of the shark following me, and then after grabbing oxygen, I went about to slaughter all the sharks in the area. But not long after, I noticed a new enemy.
Ooh, I haven't seen you in these waters. Wait, how did you survive a shot to the head? Oh, this thing is fast.
Finally landed the death-blown shot, and then decided to grab myself another weapon to increase my arsenal. A small handgun with explosive rounds.
We are losing daylight. I suggest you rather go into the caves. Being out in open water at night is an absolute death wish.
So before heading into the caves, I decided to give the new manta ray a quick little taste run, and then made my way inside.
Oh, great. More dead people.
I collected some more treasure, but there was a lot of enemies lurking in the area, ready to give me all the jump scares that I could possibly not ask for.
Ow, what the hell was that? I didn't even see you there.
So I went about collecting some supplies in the caves, but nearly every time I opened one, I was under attack.
You stupid eel. Come out, wherever you are, there you are.
I collected what seemed to be the last treasure chest inside the cave, and then finally made my way towards the outside. It was still pitch black, so I was definitely feeling nervous. Finally being able to grab some oxygen, I had a quick look around to make sure there were no enemies in the area, but I quickly heard the sounds of the Kraken launching its next attack. So I grabbed the final supplies that I would need and armed myself up, ready to start taking down some sharks.
Well, hello there, Mr. Shark. How does my shotgun taste? Ooh, give me that. Oh, you have a buddy too.
The sharks were becoming a little bit too easy, but I spoke too soon when another one of my fast friends came around the corner.
Man, you guys bite hard. Come here, you stupid.
After taking care of the shark, I just had a few more snakes in the area and then spotted the final one that would end another attack. Feeling happy that I had survived the night. And did I tell you guys, this is a hardcore run, which means if I die, this dive is over.
Great. You made it through the night. Scanners still show something big near you towards the east. It might be the Kraken. Have your guard up.
Feeling a bit offended that Naomi was so surprised that I survived the night, I made my way over towards the beacon and opened a storage chest, but I heard something massive swim behind me.
Well, hello there, Mr. Kraken. Oh, this is terrifying. He's just watching me. Please don't attack me, kind sir. I'll be backing away. No. Let go of me. Ow.
And just like that, the Kraken backed off and I was able to grab some more supplies, but it didn't take long for him to catch scent of me again.
No, you stay back. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here now.
This was an absolute terrifying experience, and then I saw that I was clearly in the playground of the Kraken as I noticed some dead bodies hanging from chains.
What the hell, Mr. Kraken? Did you do this? Don't look at me like that. No, I'm not gonna be one of your victims.
After escaping his clutches yet again, I fired off a round and then swam for my life. But losing sight of the Kraken was even more terrifying as I knew he could simply come around from any corner.
Naomi, I don't know if you're seeing this. I think this is the Odessey crew.
We are receiving the feed. Are you sure you want to continue, Kruger?
I don't think I have a choice.
Fine. Just be careful.
Oh, I'll avenge you, little buddy.
I then went about searching for all the treasure chests, and after grabbing all three, I heard the Kraken leave the area, but not before launching another attack, aggravating all his minions. Filled with rage after seeing all the dead bodies from the Odessey crew, I wasn't backing off, and I took care of them all in no time.
I don't feel so good.
Luckily, I just managed to get another shotgun round off, and then took care of the last three remaining sharks in the area.
Mr. Kraken, where are you now? I'm feeling ready.
The area you are in is very hazy on our scanners, but we are picking up what seems like large man-made structures.
Man-made structures?
The readings might be off.
I'll check it out, but I'm requesting some heavier firepower.
So I bought myself the Hellfire, and this thing looked amazing. I couldn't wait to try it out. Went searching for some victims.
Why the hell does this thing sound like a Nerf gun? Naomi, did you rip me off? It's useless.
I grabbed more supplies just as I got bitten, but quickly turned around and then ended the butt muncher's life.
Just had about enough of you guys.
Once the coast was clear, I grabbed myself some more treasures and then spotted a massive dead whale. I knew this wasn't done by the Kraken. There had to be something else massive in the area. I continued my treasure run, grabbing a quick breath of oxygen and then finding the final treasure chest. Heard the sirens go off and I knew it was time for another feeding frenzy about to start. But I was locked and loaded, ready to terminate myself a whole bunch of sharks. And at this point I was getting pretty good at it, but little did I know something else was lurking nearby.
I just heard something. Oh, what the hell was that? That's a megalodon! That is just a great white, but still, that's freaking scary!
Not only was this thing absolutely terrifying, but it was making my shotgun look like a pea shooter. I was emptying out my clips and started to get nervous that I might just run out of ammo before this thing was slain, but finally I was victorious.
No one told me there was gonna be great whites on this dive, man.
Naomi, I'm getting close to the ruins now. Naomi, do you copy? Can't hear what you're saying, there's a lot of disturbance going on, so I'll try you again a bit later.
Unable to reach Naomi and with the sunlight piercing through the water, I was able to grab more supplies and decided to give the Nerf gun another shot.
Mr. Sharkster, can you tell me if this is hurting you? No, don't mind me. Just tell me if it's hurting you, because it doesn't seem to do much. Oh, wait, you're dead.
Finally seeing the Nerf gun wasn't completely useless, I spotted the ruins that Naomi was talking about and I went inside to search around. This place definitely gave me some creepy vibes, but I was determined to find myself some more treasure to get some much needed upgrades for my weapons. I was nearly caught off guard by some snakes, but managed to escape and quickly grab myself some more oxygen. I then stumbled upon the basement of the temple when I spotted a strange painting on the wall, and it seemed to be from the Kraken.
Naomi, I've discovered something strange. I need you to scan this. Naomi, do you copy? I'm sending an image over.
Not long after, I found the final treasure chest and then also heard the sirens of the Kraken going off and decided I would take refuge inside the temple. I was definitely getting good at this. Not only was my reaction times excellent, but I was one-tapping my enemies left, right and center. Clearly they had hired the right person for the job. I'm cool and collected under pressure and don't get scared easily.
Yo, what the hell is that noise? I'm scared now. What the hell? What is this thing? Hey, ma'am, are you a mermaid? Oh, that was freaking terrifying. Hello, is there any more mermaids in the area? Please don't come around the corner and jump scare me. I'm not ready for it.
As I said, calm, cool and collected.
Oh, sweet baby Moses, was that another great white?
Buddy, you're not helping my case here. So I started firing at the great white, but he quickly called for some reinforcements, but I wouldn't let that discourage me as I finally gave the death-blowing shot. As I saw another mind control ray from the Kraken beaming straight towards a siren.
Right, more of you guys. Naomi, please tell me you're seeing this.
Luckily they have some bad aim and they're quite easy to shoot as I waited for it to come around the corner and then finally ended her life. I still heard the terrifying whispers off in the distance and I knew there had to be one more in the area as I went searching for her. Managed to track her down and kill her as well.
Mama told me to never hit ladies, but that ain't no lady.
Great, you're back. I was getting a bit worried, Naomi. Tell me you saw that.
I didn't think the rumors were true. This footage of the sirens is a scientific breakthrough. It is almost like they are guarding the area. We will try to decrypt the data from the hieroglyphics you found. For now, hang tight.
Before you go, I'm gonna need something for longer range.
Copy that.
So I purchased myself the long-range Poseidon, ideal for slaughtering some sirens, and then got myself some more treasure after spending so much and spotted another temple that had another chest hidden in the ceiling. After grabbing it and locating the final treasure chest in the area, I grabbed some more supplies as I heard the attack starting. The perfect opportunity to test out my new weapon.
Oh, what a headshot!
Even though it only fired one shot at a time, I was a lot more happy about this purchase than the Nerf gun.
Naomi, what's the update?
We weren't able to decrypt it just yet. I suggest hang around the oil rig for now. We will update you once we have more data.
So I purchased myself some flashbangs and went about scavenging for all the supplies I could as I waited for Naomi and the team to decrypt the data. Collecting some more gold along my way, and just as I was about to reach the reef, I heard the attack of the Kraken starting. Grabbed the final chest in the area, and as I was making my way through the reef, I heard some more sirens coming in and started to attack me. But their shark friend managed to get a bite in, but luckily I was stacked with medikits at this time, and then got to see just what a pro I had become with a Poseidon as I was landing headshots one after another and completely taking out all the enemies in my sight. But I was quickly running out of supplies.
Oh, I see your shadow there, lady.
Trying as much possible to reserve my shotgun ammunition for the final fight.
Ow!
landing some more perfect headshots and then going around to grab even more supplies as I was really running low.
Of course it's another great one. I'm in trouble now, don't bite me!
Luckily I was able to dodge his attack, but some of his friends was able to bite me, and in a moment of panic I came up with a brilliant move. Dropped down some flashbangs and took refuge inside a cave, and then once I had my bearings together I went to take care of the remaining sharks. Killed all of his friends and then lastly took care of the great white with precision.
Man, I'm good at this.
Kruger, there is a large group of objects heading your way. You need to get out of there quickly. Try to take shelter in the wreckage nearby.
Shortly after the call, I spotted 3 sharks and quickly dropped down another flashbang and took refuge inside the reef. Slaughtered another shark and heard some nearby gold, but before I could even grab it, the Kraken started launching his attack and I wasn't even near the wreckage yet. With a bunch of sharks on my tail, I finally made it into the plane wreckage, and it was just in time as I was about to be surrounded. I tried to take out as many of them as I could in the safety of the wreckage, and then finally once they were thinned down, I went out into the open waters to continue my onslaught. With another great white in my sights, I decided to give the Nerf gun another shot since I had fully upgraded it since the last round, and this thing was now becoming seriously powerful. But the attacks were definitely getting a lot more ferocious. There were so many enemies clouding me at the same time, so much so that it actually felt like the Kraken was onto our plans and was trying to send everything in his power to try and stop me. But after learning if I get too suffocated with enemies, I simply drop down a flashbang and I'm able to make a quick escape. Rearmed some more supplies and spotted another great white being sent in to try and take me down. But with a surprise attack, none of my guns were reloaded, so in a moment of panic I dropped down another flashbang, but I was too late and got bitten. But I quickly reloaded my Nerf gun and I released all hell on the great white.
Die! Die, you stupid! What the hell? How are you still alive?
Down to my final clip of shotgun shells and so many enemies still in the area, I was really starting to panic. But after being able to grab some more in the storage chest below, I finally had just enough rounds to finish off the Kraken's attack. Another one victorious.
We need you to head back to the ruins. The hydrographic is talking about a map in one of the sacred temples. This might be the last part of the puzzle.
But with my ammunition nearly completely depleted, I searched the entire area for all that I could, but this was nearly a costly mistake.
Mr. Shark, I don't have time for you now. I need oxygen! Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh.
Knowing it was nearly time for the final attack, I searched for all the gold in the area to get those final upgrades before the fight. And then proceeding to the basement that was completely surrounded by snakes, and after clearing myself away, I found another chest as well as the hieroglyphic.
Great, you found it. Give us about 5 minutes, we will plot the coordinates.
And as I waited for the team to decrypt the data, another attack started and I was forced to fight my way through as I was killing some time. Killing some sharks and getting myself ready. This wave was complete chaos. Starting off with 7 medikits, I quickly started running through them as there was just so many enemies attacking me. My confidence was growing thin. Down to just 2 more medikits and nearly out of ammunition, I fought with everything that I had inside me and finally managed to take down the Great White and the final Siren.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
We have determined the location of the Kraken's lair. You need to travel past a vast section of open water. Who knows what you will encounter? Prepare all the firepower you can. Godspeed, Kruger.
So I grabbed what I could and I started making my way through the depths. The problem was there were so many enemies along my way that I was worried I wasn't gonna arrive with enough shotgun ammo. Trying to conserve my ammunition and use my other weapons was proving more costly than I thought, as I was now starting to run through my medikits. And bite after another and I was down to my final medikit. I was able to take down the Great White and eliminating all the threats in the area.
Oh, now I'm nervous.
You are close. The extraction halo has dropped a bunch of supplies, but their fuel is running low. I don't know how much longer they can stay. Do what you can, but once the coast is clear, get out of there.
After reaching the location, I quickly went to scavenge for all the supplies that I could to restock all my guns, and then once I had what was grabbed and refilled my oxygen, I spotted it.
Mr. Kraken, sir, today is the day that you die.
After sending it running once and grabbing some supplies, I unleashed the Nerf gun. But it didn't take long for him to retreat yet again, and he sent in some of his minions. So I killed all those I could inside the cave and swam to the front for supplies, but the Kraken was hot on my tail.
Oh, you're just not gonna give me a chance to get stuff? Oh, there's so many things! Ow!
Open water was complete chaos. I was down to my final medikit and surrounded by so many enemies. The moments of chaos, I started unloading my shotgun down to the final clip. I didn't care, I just wanted to survive.
Oh, this is intense. Come on, then you get some as well.
After not even being able to get it down a quarter health by this time, I was seriously in panic. I knew this was a fight I was most likely not gonna win.
Please stay back, sir. I just need some supply. Oh, that hurt.
I grabbed supplies, but no medikits, and after getting hit by the Kraken, I was done for.
I will not let you in me today, sir.
This has by far been one of the most challenging encounters I had.
Oh, no, I hear you. Seriously, again. KrugerOps has met his maker.
As I took a deep breath of air, I knew I wasn't gonna give up. Down to just 65 health and barely having any ammunition, I was gonna put up a fight. I would go down swinging one way or another, even though just 1 or 2 shark bites would end my life as I knew it. I would try my best to finish the mission.
You, Mr. Shark, you just make a brown in the water. No, never mind, that was me, sorry.
But see, this Kraken has never met me. I am focused, I am determined, and I am destined to take this thing down.
Oh, great, another one of your buddies? Well, you're dead now.
With another attack on the way, I tried to unload as many of my Nerf gun bullets onto the Kraken as I could. But it didn't take long for the Siren friends to arrive.
Lady, I had it up to here now with you guys coming and screaming in my ear all the time.
I was in dire need of some oxygen, but the Kraken kept camping the O2 tank, and I was gonna need a serious diversion. I was in trouble. Able to kill his friends, I didn't have much time left.
Are you enjoying yourself watching me suffer? I need some air, sir. Please move. Oh, here goes nothing.
My hope and confidence was starting to build.
And enough of you. Take this.
Supplies were running thin and I needed another plan. He got me hit another time, but after he started inking, I knew I had a window to go for it. The biggest risk I could possibly take. As I went to search a crate, I spotted the Kraken was right on top of me.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. Oh, wait, what a survive.
By the grace of God, on just 2 HP, I grabbed the medikit and quickly used it, as I had a bunch of sharks right on my tail, so I dropped down some chuck grenades in the hope to lose them, but got hit by the Kraken again. But luckily the sharks were diverted and I was able to get away.
Can I just say I have a big brain, man?
Even though my health was down to 19 HP yet again, I at least now had some bullets and I could put up a fight again, as I got ready to start taking on the next wave of enemies. Firing one shot after another, taking care of the terrifying fast sharks that could easily end my life.
Come on, I've got this. Oh, I can't tell you how much I am straight, homie. This footage is going on National Geographic, I'm telling you this. Come on, Mr. Shark, where do you think you're going? Oh, are you back for some more as well?
I was beginning to believe, beginning to think that I might just be destined to take down this Kraken. I had never fought as majestically as I did. Every single round I made count. Every single dodge, every single attack was just timed perfect.
Ooh, still good, we're still good. Oh, that was close.
I couldn't believe I managed to dodge that attack. That was the final enemy and I was not able to fully unload onto the Kraken. But nearly every gun was running out of ammo. I even relied back on the way it started, with the spear gun. And after sending the Kraken running again, I was able to catch the final breath of air that I would need.
Alright, Mr. Kraken, we're finishing this today! Oh wait, was that it? I did it!
Well done, Kruger. The Kraken seems to have fled into the depths. Let's hope the waters will be safer, for now at least.
Naomi, get me the hell out of here.
Copy that. Over and out.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the tale of how I successfully slaughtered the Kraken. And hey, if you think you can beat my score, post it on Discord. And thank you again, NordVPN, for sponsoring today's video. So remember, if you're in the need of the best VPN service out there, with amazing speed in over 60 countries, use nordvpn.com/KrugerOps for that amazing 30-day money-back guaranteed discount. But hurry, it's a limited time deal. So thank you, Nord, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all my Patreons, and hey, if you enjoyed this video, here are some more that you might be interested in. I'll see you guys all again soon, and hey, if you're diving into depth in the water too, be safe out there and enjoy it.